Right, okay guys, so in this series I've been doing, I've been revisiting Amiga games from my youth. And what the idea of this series is to go back, look at these games that I enjoyed playing back in the day, to see if they're as good as I remember. Is it just the nostalgia tinted glasses, or were these exceptionally good games? And are they still exceptionally good now? So without any further ado, let's take a look at Speedball on the Amiga. Here we go, guys. Listen to that music. The music's amazing on this game. Even the logo at the beginning there that you saw come up, the image and all that, I mean, so nostalgic. It's just the simplicity of this game, you know. It's a simple game, but I mean, look at it. It looks so good. And don't get me wrong, I mean, there was an 8-bit version, and the 8-bit version was pretty good, but for me, the Amiga one is always the superior. And this is the one I have the nostalgia for. This was the one I played. Round at a friend's house. We bought it when it came out. Bought it in a shop called Software Plus in Gravesend. Now, as you can see, I'm not playing too great here because I'm the green team. But this is me getting to grips with this game again. And there we go, there's a goal. Now, a lot of people will always say, oh, Speedball 2 is much better, but, you know, nostalgia does funny things for you, and I mean, my nostalgia was this game, you know. Don't get me wrong, and they've just scored. Don't get me wrong, you know, I enjoyed the second one, I did, but not as much as I did this one. And it's because of the memories that are attached to it. And also, I just think sometimes a game that's simpler can be a better game, you know. Another goal. Now I should point out I had a good session on this. I mean, I played this game probably for about half hour straight. I'm not going to show all of that because, you know, it just went on too long. Oh, come on, someone get it. I mean, the music, listen to that music. That's it, end of the match. Now this was a part that I forgot about, was the fact that you could buy stamina, etc, etc, and improve your team. I'd forgot all about that was part of the game. And obviously the layout changes as well on each match. You know, the circular bits will be in different places, which then makes it harder to score. I mean, in one of the later games, they put them at an angle so that, if you notice, a lot of my goals I score from an angle. It's the easiest way to score on this game. And they put them so that you can't do that, so then you've got to rethink your whole approach. So what I tend to do then is that I then tend to try and get right in on the goalie so that I can get it in that way, you know, instead of from a distance at an angle. So, although, like I say, a simple game, but it's still one you've really got to think about. And obviously when you throw the ball, if you hold the button down, it throws it higher. If you tap it, it throws it low, which then enables your player maybe to get it, or the other team to get it if you don't throw it high enough, you know. Yeah, this game I was having a bit of a mare with. My goalie was just too slow to react. Because what happens is basically when it switches from your player to your goalie, but it doesn't always do it that quickly, and that's where you get the problem. Like there. So there are challenges, and by no means is this a perfect game, as you can tell from what I'm saying, but it makes it challenging, and that makes it more fun, I think. Other people might disagree. Let me know in the comments. See, now that messed me up there because the computer had put my player right in my way, which is not where I wanted him. But we got the goal in the end. There we go. Oh, I'm just getting battered here. And that's it, end of the game. I think I might have lost that one. Put the skill up. Obviously, the more you play, the harder the players get. As you see these little symbols come up, and each one does a different thing. There's one that you would have seen in the first game, where it turns it into like heated balls so that it fires them at the players. Can't believe they got that one in. There we go. See, this is where I'm getting into a groove now. I'm getting used to the game again, you know. All I would say with this game, if you have an opportunity to play this and you haven't played it before, just give it a go. I think you'd enjoy it. I mean, I really love this game. We are flying now. You can see here that, you know, the upgrades that you do, like putting your stamina up, your skill up, it pays off. You can see the difference. Like when you look at this, you can already see that I'm getting the better of the players when I'm tackling them, whereas before I wasn't, you know. So again, you know, when you look at it, it does look like a simple game, but there is a lot involved in it. When you consider when this came out, you know, it's crazy. If it wasn't for this game, Speedball 2 wouldn't have been as good as it is. That was a bad shot. Don't know what I was thinking there. Oh, they're well defending it now. And that's it. Right, so guys, back with my final thoughts. Right, so what did you think, guys? I mean, a lot of people talk about Speedball 2. And I get it, Speedball 2 was an improvement over Speedball. Totally get that. But for me, my nostalgia, my favourite game was always the first one. For me, I can't beat the first Speedball. The first Speedball was a great game, and it still is today. I think it still holds up. Now, the funny thing is that you hear a lot about Speedball 2. You always hear about that. You hear very little about Speedball 1. Now, the interesting thing, and I just want to mention this, is obviously we had a cart come out for the Evercade, and obviously they put Speedball 1 on there. But they put on the C64 version. And, you know, you can't beat... The best port of Speedball was the Amiga, without a doubt. Why they didn't put that port on, I will never know. But, like I say, for me, when it comes to nostalgia, that's my game. I remember it when my friend got it. He bought it when it came out, and we played it to death. Such a good game. And I still think it's a good game even now. For me, if someone was to say to me, what do you prefer, Speedball 1, Speedball 2, it will always be Speedball 1. So anyway, if you don't agree, guys, or if you do agree, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think and what your memories of this game are, if you have any. And until next time, take care, stay safe. Nerdy Geezer out.